Welcome to Blue Dot. Why the discussion about a possible UK breakup? Brexit has brought discussions about the possibility of a breakup of the United Kingdom to the forefront. It has exposed the fault lines that divide the UK's four constituent countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Some experts believe that Brexit could ultimately lead to the dissolution of the United Kingdom, as Scotland and Northern Ireland voted to remain in the EU and may seek to leave the UK to rejoin the EU. The economic impact of such a breakup could be significant, and there are concerns about the UK's ability to manage its finances, particularly in light of the country's increasing debt levels. Overall, the possibility of a UK breakup is a topic of significant relevance to both the UK and the world at large. The current state of the UK. The United Kingdom is currently facing economic and political challenges. Public sector net borrowing excluding public sector banks in the UK was £27.4 billion in December of 2022, up from £10.7 billion in the same month in 2021. UK general government gross debt was £2.4 trillion at the end of Q2 2022, equivalent to 101.9% of gross domestic product. The recent events that have led to discussions about a UK breakup include the Scottish independence referendum in 2014, where 55% of the Scottish people voted to remain part of the UK. However, the 2016 Brexit referendum resulted in Scotland voting to remain in the EU, leading to discussions about a second Scottish independence referendum. Similarly, Northern Ireland's decision to remain in the EU and the resulting Irish backstop arrangement in the Brexit deal has caused some people to call for a united Ireland. Additionally, there have been concerns about the economic and political impacts of Brexit on the UK, and these factors have increased support for Scottish and Welsh independence. Possibilities and consequences of a UK breakup. As per the experts, there are different possibilities and consequences of a UK breakup. One possibility is that Scotland could vote for independence and leave the UK, as Scottish voters largely voted to remain in the EU in the 2016 Brexit referendum. This could potentially trigger a domino effect, as Wales and Northern Ireland may also follow suit and seek independence. If Scotland does leave, it would have to reapply for EU membership, which could take years and would require Scotland to meet certain criteria for membership. The economic consequences of Scotland leaving the UK could be significant, as the country relies heavily on funding from the UK government. Another possibility is that England could become a standalone country if the other three constituent countries choose to leave. This would have significant economic consequences, as England would be responsible for funding its government and public services. The economic consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic, including increased borrowing and debt, could also impact the stability of the UK and increase the likelihood of a breakup. There are a few different aspects to consider when it comes to the possibilities for Northern Ireland and Wales in the context of the UK breakup. Starting with Northern Ireland, there are currently checks in place for goods traveling from Great Britain to Northern Ireland as part of the Northern Ireland Protocol. This is because Northern Ireland remains aligned with EU rules on goods to prevent the need for a hard border with the Republic of Ireland. There have been concerns about the impact of these checks on businesses and trade, and there have been calls for the protocol to be scrapped. At the same time, however, there are concerns that any changes to the protocol could threaten the fragile peace in Northern Ireland. As for Wales, the Welsh government has identified and agreed on a number of common areas for closer cooperation with the Government of Ireland, including political, economic, and cultural engagement. This is outlined in a high-level joint action plan that sets out an ambitious bilateral agenda for the period 2021 to 2025. The plan includes commitments to cooperation on issues such as the environment, transport, and energy, as well as joint initiatives to promote language, culture, and tourism. Overall then, the possibilities for Northern Ireland and Wales in the context of a UK breakup are complex and multifaceted, with both challenges and opportunities to consider. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you for the next one.